What if I told you the Earth instantly jumped into Venus's orbit tomorrow? Would we all roast, or could life somehow survive? Picture this. You wake up, go outside, and it's already 70 degrees at noon. That's the kind of shock we're talking about. Let's take that idea and run with it, because the story that follows is both terrifying and strange. Imagine Earth drifting inward, closer to the Sun, into the same orbit where Venus now rides. The distance from the Sun shrinks by about 28 million miles, 0.28 AU. All the delicate balance we enjoy, temperature, atmosphere, oceans, gets thrown off. So hold on tight. First, a bit of setup. Venus is closer to the Sun than Earth, receiving nearly double the solar energy. Its atmosphere traps heat with ferocity. Surface temperatures are over 450 degrees C, with huge pressure crushing down. Earth, in contrast, has a milder greenhouse effect, with balance between sunlight in and heat radiating out. Our atmosphere, oceans, and life maintain that balance. Now put Earth where Venus is. The sunlight would be much stronger. More energy per square meter would hit the surface. Even before adjusting for atmospheric changes, equilibrium temperature would rise. Some estimates suggest Earth in Venus's orbit, with the same atmosphere, might see an average temperature around 65 degrees, about 340 K. That's before feedback loops start kicking in. So what happens first? In the first days and weeks, regions near the equator would feel brutal heat. Heat waves would spike across continents. Water bodies, the oceans, seas, lakes, would begin to evaporate faster. More water vapor enters the air, which itself is a powerful greenhouse gas. That accelerates warming. This is the beginning of a dangerous loop. As oceans evaporate, humidity rises, trapping more heat, evaporating more water. That feedback pushes Earth toward what's called a runaway greenhouse effect. Within months to years, clouds would saturate, humidity would suffocate, and heat would grow even more relentless. Life starts collapsing. Plants wilt and die, reducing carbon uptake. Oceans lose stability. Sea levels shift, coastal zones become uninhabitable. That's what likely happened to Venus long ago. Over geological timescales, Earth might lose much of its water entirely. The climate becomes more stable, but in a hellish mode. Hot, dry, crushing pressure. Could Earth's magnetic field help protect the atmosphere? Yes, but that only slows escape of lighter gases over millions of years. Astronomy stack exchange. And what about the Moon? The Moon's orbit could get destabilized under new gravitational dynamics. Astronomy stack exchange. In the long run, Earth might become a scorched, barren world, a future version of Venus. That's the expected fate if Earth were placed in Venus's orbit with no mitigation. In fact, it's possible Venus is a mirror showing what our planet could become under extreme warming. We often treat this as pure fiction, moving Earth, but the physics is real. That insight changes how we think about climate change here and now. The takeaway: our position relative to the Sun is everything, but feedbacks decide whether we survive. The fragility is real. Whether by cosmic forces or human action, crossing that threshold is dangerous. So as much as this scenario feels like sci-fi, it warns us. Our climate balance is precious. Be curious, but be cautious. Thank you for imagining this wild scenario with me. If you enjoyed this journey into speculative science, please give this video a like. Subscribe so you don't miss more deep dives into cosmic what-ifs.